What up, everybody? This is your truly Rama Screen, and I'm here on another interview with another fantastic celebrity, one of my favorite actors, because I'm a huge fan of The Order. Jake Manley, how you doing, sir?
Good, man. How are you doing?
Good. Congratulations on your latest film, Infamous. I got a few questions. I love the film. What is it about your character Dean here that resonates with you? Because I get the sense that Dean is the type of boyfriend that tries his best to not let his girlfriend fly too close to the sun. Is that a correct assessment of Dean?
I think Dean, it's like a power dynamic that he goes through at the start of the film. He feels like he is in the driver's seat when this thing starts off and that he's in charge. And then as the film progresses, you see the power dynamic shift to Ariel's hands, and he's really just being strung along. I think Dean is someone that's trying to fly right. Like, he got out of being in prison for a few years, and he's trying to do the right things. The last thing he wants is to go back. He didn't enjoy his time there, but he's enamored and infatuated and maybe even in love with this girl that he's met. And it seems to be the case of always just like one more. Like, he thinks they're just going to do one more and then they're going to get out of it, but that's never the case. And I think by the end of it, he realizes that he's just, it's a love triangle between her, fame, and him, and he's ultimately going to lose to the fame.
Those of us fans of The Order would see this movie and find you unrecognizable. The dyed blonde hair, the little goatee, you got that bad boy but stoic persona down pat. Was that physical transformation part of the script, or was that something that you suggested to Joshua for your role?
Yeah, I mean, some of the things were in there. Like, the character always smoked, and he always, was kind of from the wrong side of the tracks. And then I just wanted to lean into that. I liked the departure as a character. It's so different than Jack in The Order. And then so I wanted to lean into that. And just as I was getting in this guy's head and thinking, my profile, my physicality isn't something that's very like tough or intimidating. And so I was like, what would this guy do to kind of stand out or give himself some edge while being, in prison or the kind of scenarios he's in. And so I thought of the hair and kind of the scruffy facial hair, and Josh and I, talked a lot about it in the prep process, and we were like, yeah, let's go for it. So we both say, like, we can't imagine, this character without that kind of blonde hair. And we also wanted a lot of the visuals to be like this hyper colors, very, very vivid. And so the hair just kind of like popped. And then when Jillian Bundrick, who did the wardrobe, just did such a great job at kind of finishing it off.
I'm sure you've gotten this question 1,000 times, but I'm going to ask it anyway. What's it like working with or acting alongside Bella on this project?
Oh, it was such a treat. Yeah, like, you kidding me? Bella Thorne, she's amazing. We got along great. We hung out a bunch, and we're good friends, and she's an amazing counterpart to act with. She makes things so real. She's, a true professional. She commits 110%. So it just makes the stakes that much better, and our relationship, and because there's a lot of physicality and intimate moments in these characters. And so it was like important to work with someone and be on the same page and be comfortable with. And that's exactly what our relationship was.
As I'm winding down to my final questions, this movie has been described as the Bonnie and Clyde for social media age. Um, you don't strike me as the guy who's obsessed with clicks, views, and likes, or maybe you are. I don't know. But what do you think about social media overall? Do you find it toxic and depressing, or do you find some positive qualities about it?
I think it can be both. I mean, yeah, I'm not a huge advocate of social media or a huge user, and that's just me personally. But I try and always look at the positive. And we were just talking about this. We hope that the film just makes people think, and we hope that it's thought provoking, and that people realize that there's two different paths you can go down with social media. And we ultimately hope people use it for good, to spread good positive messages. And it can be exactly that. It can be an amazing tool for awareness and positivity. But we hope people tread carefully when using it and ultimately reflect on why they're using it. Are they trying to get validation through clicks and likes? And if you're using it, not putting as much self-worth into it.
I can't let you go without asking this final question about a new season that's arriving this Thursday. Huge fan of the show. I know you probably signed NDA, but can you tell us just a little teaser of what we can anticipate about the new season of The Order? Like, how much more thrilling and how much more scary would it be for the Knights of St. Christopher this time around?
It's crazy, man. There's we got some new villains, some unexpected ones. My character undertakes like a pretty crazy physical transformation that you can get a glimpse of in the trailer that's out now. So it's super exciting. We have some amazing like guest star cameos from some well-known actors, and I think it I hate to say it, but I think it kind of blows season 1 out of the water. So super excited for everyone to see it.
All right, everybody, go check out Infamous everywhere on digital and also The Order on Netflix. Thank you so much, Jake. Congratulations.